I'm like hot thinking about it right now.
All we have been doing is literally messaging airport representatives.
This week, let me tell you, no, it's been a pretty good week, I will admit, but the weather was not as we expected it to be, and then plus this is happening, we don't have a flight home. We are really just hoping that we get home today. What do you mean? We're back! LB!
Wow, the one time I yell, they're not coming.
No. Morgan! Oh, Morgan.
No! We're back, Oba! We're not leaving! No! Hi!
Did you say hi to the neighbor?
Yep.
Oh. I was so confused. Wait, let me put this. Wait. We're wearing our slippers still. Morgan! I almost just fell! What? You can do that?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
It's not this good.
Wrong center.
Start coming out.
Lettuce.
Oh, there's one right there, see?
Where?
See, they're all right there, Vanessa. Look at their heads. There's one right there. They're coming over. Vanessa, look right here. They're coming over.
What is that?
Turtle.
A turtle.
See, here he comes. Here he comes, Vanessa. Here they come.
They're coming. Okay, yeah, these are huge.
Wow. Look at the other one behind there. It's a little bit smaller.
Yeah, this is the baby one. They're going to the lettuce. Oh my. Look at them. That's actually so cool.
Oh, look at it. That one, he's going for that one right there. Oh.
Where's the fourth one that we just saw? Oh, he's just staying over there. Morgan, please don't fall in. Alright everyone, look at the golf cart. It's matching both of our sweatshirts right now. So I realized I kind of skipped the little story of why we are still in Florida even though we were supposed to leave 2 days ago. We were supposed to get on that flight and we didn't get on that flight.
Got canceled due to the storm. Our first initial flight, we were supposed to leave Saturday night. So we knew a few days in advance that it got canceled. So we had called the Delta Airlines and we're like, could we get a flight home earlier so we're not stuck here? And they were like, yeah, we'll get you home. We'll get you one home for Friday. So that was like our initial plan, was to get home Friday, the day before the storm. It comes around and our earlier flight gets canceled. So now we're like, okay, can we find an earlier flight today? Like our original flight was supposed to be 8 to 11 on Friday. So we were like, it was probably 1 o'clock. We were like, could we get on a plane like now? Like, could we do anything?
Like we were packed and we were ready to go.
We were ready to go.
Yeah.
Because we were expecting to go home a day early because of the storm. Let us reschedule another flight to go earlier. So they were like, if you can get to the airport in 45 minutes, we can get you on this early flight with the layover in New York and get you home to Providence. So we raced to the airport and I realized I forgot my ID and we have like 30 minutes to get on this plane and go through security at this point.
Yep.
And
then, oh gosh, this part was so stressful. I was sweating in the airport, and it just gets worse from here. So yeah, Morgan doesn't have her ID. She forgot it. No, we go up to security, and they're like, yeah, fill out this form. So I guess you can go without an ID. And then Morgan did that in 5 seconds. From then, TSA ignored us.
Like, we're so rude. Like, I can't even describe to you how bad that TSA was there. They literally just did not give us the time of day at all. Like, I was like, sir, our flight is in 10 minutes. Like, the longer you're taking this, we are literally going to miss our flight, like, right now.
And then he was
being rude and ignoring us. He's like, oh, like, you should have thought of that. Like, just being so rude. And I was like, can you just help us?
After he, like, deals with everyone, like, going in to be checked for security, he's looking the other way so he doesn't make eye contact with us.
So please just keep your cool, because Vanessa's starting to catch a quick attitude with these airport, and I was like, okay, we'll get on the no-fly list for life. Like, we're not doing this. But then I started to lose my cool. I was like, sir.
And Morgan has a lot of patience, so when Morgan starts losing her cool, then that's when you know it's like something's wrong.
I was being really, I was like, thank you for literally absolutely nothing. Like, this is the worst experience ever. And while we're sitting there in the TSA trying to figure out my ID thing, we see that our connecting flight that we're supposed to get on, so from Fort Myers to New York, the flight from New York to Providence gets canceled. So we were like, okay, so now even if we do get on this flight right now, our connecting flight is stuck in New York.
On Monday.
Monday.
2 days. Yeah.
So we would have been stranded in New York without anything. At least my grandparents' house is here, so we got stuck somewhere and could go somewhere. But so I was like, Vanessa, even if we get through TSA right now, we cannot get on this plane.
Even though how frustrating it was a blessing in disguise, because if we didn't get pulled to the side and then Morgan didn't have to fill out the paperwork, then
we would have gotten on the plane.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have checked the app to see that the
flight was canceled.
The flight was canceled.
And mind you, we weren't just stupid. We didn't just check to see if the flight was canceled. Like, the flight was not canceled 5 minutes before we
on the way there. I checked the app because I'm just constantly checking the app.
It had canceled while we were walking through TSA. So every single one of those person that was on that plane got screwed because they were stuck in New York, not going to Providence. So then after this, we're on the phone with Delta. You guys want to know the wait time? 6 hours on the phone, sitting there like that was the wait time. And then we were texting Delta like representatives, like, please, like, help us get a flight home. Like we cannot be here for another week. Like, no.
Oh God, I don't know. That was just, it was a horrible experience, but they were
trying to make us pay for new tickets. I was like, Mister,
I was like, you canceled our flight 3 times.
Like, sir, this is because of the weather. This is not because of the fact that we just want to stay here and bask in the sun. Like, we want to go home. So you can reimburse our flight and get us a new one. So then we ended up, now we're here till Monday.
I'm like, God, we've been like just relaxing. I know. This is our view right now with all the turtles somewhere around. But this is our view.
We're on the go-kart.
That
is our current situation. We're stuck here. We made a negative somehow into a positive.
We'd rather be in the nice weather than in the snowstorm.
In New York and no house. We ended up figuring it out with a nice Delta representative. We're leaving tomorrow morning, 6:35, layover in Detroit. Then we'll be home in Boston at 12 p.m. So yeah, it all came around at some point. But
exactly,
the experience from
pretty much.
Pretty much.
All right, and I'm going to close this video, guys, because this whole week, even though how much stuff we went through this week, this was probably one of the best vacations. And Morgan thinks otherwise. For me, I had a pretty good vacation. Morgan, on the other hand,
I did.
No, she did. We had a fun vacation. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe. We'll be back with more videos.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.